Welcome back to the Asylum. I'm Kane.
And I'm Jashawn.
And we
are
the Arkham inmates. And if we look greasy as fuck, it's because it's summertime, it's hot, and
we're
we
in a
are
studio
in here.
with no AC in this bitch.
Yeah, we're gonna fix
that. But hey,
that.
Kane says we got a fan here.
We got a
in this
fan,
little
baby.
room.
And it's not pointed at me either, so I'm gonna be greased up like a little piggy.
So if you like being in a
like
hot
little
box room with a fan
piggy.
just blowing around hot air.
I like how we said we wouldn't yell or raise our voices. Now we're just gonna get more hot.
We're not gonna.
We're actually here to talk about the Supergirl movie that we just saw. If you saw our welcome back.
Out of theater reactions or reviews.
If you saw our out of theater reaction, we went in. Jashawn was expecting a 6. I was expecting hopefully an 8, and we came out actually really liking the movie.
Yeah.
I gave it a 9. He gave it an 8.5. Yeah. And we're just gonna go into a full depth review now. So non-spoiler first. I thought it was great. I thought it was fun. I do agree with some of the pacing. A little bit of the editing can get choppy back and forth, but like the flashbacks come at a very sharp, like it's very jolting.
The flashbacks. Oh, it's like, you can't compare this movie to
No.
I was like, what the
Some
fuck?
people are. Let's get that out of the way first. Anybody that's hating the shit out of this on purpose is, I feel like they're just grifters. Like, negative stuff gets the most views and the most attention, and I feel like hating this movie is forced.
You're just a bandwagon.
But here's the thing. Yeah, you're a bandwagon. If you don't like James Gunn, his universe,
James Gunn.
You're not gonna like this movie.
I fuck Kane too.
Okay. If you don't like James Gunn's universe, like the first Superman movie, you're not gonna like this movie. You're just not. If you don't like Supergirl, you're not gonna like the movie. If you don't like Guardians of the Galaxy, because when we get into it, it is very Guardians of the Galaxy. But if you don't like that either, then you're not gonna like it. But if you're the people that are like Guardians of the Galaxy is the best trilogy in the MCU, and then you don't like this, it's either because you don't like women, or
which is understandable.
You don't like DC.
Which is not understandable.
Fair points. But yeah, so non-spoiler review. I think it's pretty good. It basically, she's on red planets. I mean, planets with red suns. Yep. Just getting trashed, not giving a fuck. It starts off very punk rocky, and then we see this kid that it goes along with the Woman of Tomorrow storyline. Unlike you motherfuckers that say it didn't, but whatever. It goes on to the kid that loses her family, and now her and Supergirl have to go on this revenge plot, even though it's to save crypto, and this revenge plot, and multiple things. It's a classic hero with a kid story. We've seen it before. This movie is not groundbreaking, but it's a good movie for the DC franchise, and a good step in the right direction. But she goes off on the adventure. She meets up with Lobo every now and then they go and they save the day. I mean, that's just exactly what the movie is.
And to put it in perspective on our opinions when we rank this, me and Kane's ranking on it being super high, it's more like fun and it makes
it's an awesome movie.
It's not like it's not
Superman.
It's not fucking, because the best thing to compare it to is like, you know how in Logan it's him and Daphne on the run or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
that's a Western type.
I know it's a different.
So
I understand it's different, but I'm saying like that would be like a 10 out of 10 for us for completely
100
different
out of
reasons.
10. Yeah,
like
it's a completely different setting, different movie, different theme. This is literally.
But when we rank it, like even though I'm ranking it like an 8.5. That doesn't mean it's anywhere near.
It's
fucking,
enjoyment.
Like,
that's what Logan.
It's fun and enjoyment.
It's an enjoyment movie. But we're not ranking it. We were putting a point system.
Yeah.
If we were to rank it out of all DC movies, it wouldn't be like top 5. But like, I think that's what everyone's doing. That's why everyone's ripping it to shreds, because they're putting Supergirl, like that dude said, like the Dark Knight. Why are you putting Supergirl with the Dark Knight? Not even the same fucking thing. Why are you putting like Superman and Supergirl are 2 completely different movies. I wouldn't even put those in the same category.
Because this is what, like, our 3rd movie.
No, James? 2nd. And it's not from James. It's his world.
I mean, his worlds.
It's only the 2nd movie.
Didn't we get something else?
Nope, we got Creature Commandos TV show, and then Peacemaker TV show.
Yeah.
That's it. We only had 2 movies. Supergirl and Superman.
So we're still in the early stages, so
Dude,
I don't know why.
And also, remember with the MCU, Iron Man, what was it, 89%? And then the Hulk bombed. The Hulk was 60%.
A lot of people don't fucking like the first Captain America movie.
Yeah.
I completely disagree. I love the first Captain.
I don't think it's the best, but it's not.
I watch it.
Yeah.
Like, I can rewatch it, no problem.
Also, oh, we're gonna get another rant. Also, people are like, oh, this is bad as Dark World. What the fuck is wrong with Thor: The Dark World? The elves are the thing that's wrong with it. Cool, and it's very gray. Okay, cool. But
I mainly watched it because, or not watched it in general.
When you told me to rewatch it, I fully enjoyed it, and it's a great Loki story.
Because of Loki.
But like the hammer trying to find it, the Dark World is a solid 7. Yeah. I think that's what I told you. It's a solid 7. Yeah, people being like it's a 4 is dumb. Yeah. Love and Thunder is a fucking 4 or 3. Yeah. Ragnarok is a solid like 7 or 8. Ragnarok's like a 7 or 8.
8.5.
Nah, it lost it a bit at the end. Ragnarok was good, but it lost a bit at the end. But Love and Thunder, no, Dark World is nowhere near that. But I would say Supergirl's better than Dark World.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, but like, other than that, non-spoiler review.
Is better than the new Captain America movie.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I think Supergirl is better than the last 2 MCU movies we got.
Which was what? I don't remember.
Which was Brave New World. Ooh, Thunderbolts was really fucking
good. Hell no. Thunderbolts was better than that.
Okay, no. Ooh, did I enjoy it more than Fantastic Four?
Oh, I did. I would rewatch this over Fantastic, because everybody knows my opinion on Fantastic Four. I did enjoy this more than Fantastic Four.
But you also said Fantastic Four was like a 6. You said it was mid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
enjoyed this better.
And it got low. I think I do enjoy this more than Fantastic Four, and I gave Fantastic Four an 8. But I'm giving this one a 9, so like by that logic. But like you said, we are gun fans. That aside, we're comic book fans.
Fucking porn account.
Damn it. How am I supposed to beat my cock now? Damn it. On to more important things. But yeah, we are gun fans, but that aside, this isn't like a gun bias. Yes. This is not a James Gunn bias. This is literally, we went in. Deshaun literally, if you saw it, Deshaun was like, this is going to be a 6. I bet it's going to be mid. Yeah. And he walked out like, that was fucking good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Like, literally, you can go back on our out-of-theater reactions. So, yeah, I think it's a fun movie. I think you should go see it. All of the critics saying 59%. Critics are always fucking wrong. They never get that shit right. And also, the audience score, you said what, 75? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 75, and it's still going up. It's still opening weekend. It's Friday. It came out yesterday, technically today. So let's let the world see it. Also, I mean, shout out to the Escape Podcast. They gave it a 6, and they said they liked most of it. They just wish it was better. Sure, I wish it could have been a little bit Lobo, a little bit more of this, but from what we got, solid story.
Going off that,
sure.
I'm glad we didn't get a lot of Lobo. I didn't want people going in thinking, "Oh my god,
a Lobo
I'm gonna
story."
Watch this because of Lobo.
Yeah,
like I want to watch.
It's a Supergirl movie. Yeah, and she owned it.
Yeah, she did.
So, from a non-spoiler review, go see it. It's awesome. There is no end credit scene, so there's no spoiler. There's no end credit scene. There's no setup, and I'm actually glad when I was rethinking it. I'm glad they did it because Gunn hates doing that shit, like setting things up because then you fuck yourself up later in the run.
This
yeah,
is just phase
solid.
1.
Oh my god, I can't believe she said that. That was the weirdest fucking thing. I'm kind of cooked on my DC knowledge, but this is like a phase 1, right? No. This is monsters and gods.
After the movie
gods
said
and monsters.
That, she goes, I'm kind of cooked on my DC knowledge. Or walking past her, I was about to say, yeah, you're chopped too.
Yeah, and you're chopped. But yeah, so non-spoiler review. I give it a 9. He gives 8.5. It's really fun. It's definitely Guardians of the Galaxy feel, but she owns the fucking movie. We also get a lot of cool stuff with Krypton and Argon, and a lot of, not retconning, but a lot of just its own fruition of like how things are gone. We also get a little bit of what Superman's up to and like what's going on with that. And you know, Crypto. It's just it's a fun fucking superhero movie. Go watch it. Go give it some fucking flowers. But other than that, we are now going to get into the spoiler full movie review. We're going to break down the whole fucking movie and what we like, what we don't like, and where we sit at that going through the full thing. So right now, spoiler review. Do not come at us in the fucking comments saying, oh, it's not even out yet.
Come at us in the comics.
The comments or the comics, okay? None of it. So, and this is going to be uploaded like Monday or whatever. I always upload it after opening weekend because of spoilers. But spoilers ahead. Right now, fucking spoilers. All right, so we are getting into the full spoiler review. You have been warned. So,
when Crypto dies, it's the worst.
Nope, stop it. The movie opens up with Crypto putting on the record player. Starts with like a needle drop. I don't know the song, but it starts with like a punk rock song. Yep. She's passed out. It shows her partying, drinking with Crypto on her birthday. And Clark keeps trying to call her. I love that, by the way. He's just like, hey, trying to reach you. Hey, yeah. Hey. By the way, David Cornsweet is fucking Superman. 100%. I mean, honestly, he is such like Christopher Reeve's look, and like he just looks like Superman. And we get actually a lot more than I thought we'd get with him in this, which I really like. And the connection between them is really good. It definitely feels like a family connection. But we get the trailer scene where the dog pisses on him. It's like, you got it on the paper this time. And then they go out, and then she's partying. It goes off in its own thing. Basically, just her being this drunk, her not giving a fuck. And then she goes to the yellow sun so she can fly and feel powerful and play with Crypto in space, which I thought it looked great. Like her throwing the ball, Crypto going and then coming back, and I just thought it was really sick the way they did it. All of the flying stuff looked cool to me. And then we kind of like, I will say the editing's a bit weird. We kind of abruptly just go to this little girl, and I will say the way this goes is dumb. I will say that the way this happens. So this fucking the bad guys, which is this weird beady. What's his name? Do you remember his name from the movie?
Yeah, Connor.
It's definitely not Connor.
Connell.
Nope.
Wasn't it like that? Connor.
Was it Cream?
Connor Kent, something like that.
No, oh my God. Is it Cream?
Creamy.
Okay, so Creamy. So Creamy, the
McCreamy.
bad guy, McCreamy, yeah. So McCreamy, the bad guy with the fucking BDSM face, comes down and he's here to take the swords or the artillery
So
of this
her dad's
dude.
like a clutch.
He's a
fucking
well-known
swordsmaker.
blacksmith, and so he's
Dude,
able
come on.
to. That's
Times
what he.
are different.
That's
That's not what we call them now.
they're called blacksmiths.
Not anymore.
What are they called now?
Sword makers.
No,
I
they're
don't
called.
call them black.
they're called
I don't like the way you
blacksmiths.
said black either.
They're called blacksmiths or forgers, if you want to call them forgers.
Call them forge.
So black forgers. Actually, wasn't he black or
Forge?
Indian?
It's Native American.
No, not X-Men. I'm talking the dad in this.
Oh.
He was like Asian, like the mom was Asian, but he was like black or something. Kind of looked like you.
I don't give a fuck about those Indonesian fucking.
Okay.
Asian
All right. So the bad guys come in. They're like, "Oh, we'll just give you our artillery, then leave."
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Yeah, okay." And I will say this is the dumbest part of the movie, but
He
the little
points
girl-
to, like, the behind the parents first, and he goes, "Is that dog pie?" And they said yes.
no,
And
they
brought
say,
him.
"Is that pie?" Jay, come on. But then the little girl's like in the hallway watching this happen for some reason. I guess she's just curious. And then the brother. Oh my God, this is so dumb. This does not get a few points. I might go from a 9 to an 8.5. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this is really dumb.
Jumps out, tries to
The
scare
brother
his
tries
sister.
to scare the sister, which is what brothers do.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
very true.
Yeah.
But he's turned around from his room, so he goes, "Boo!" And so the bad guy goes, "Oh!" And like,
Throws a fucking
a
axe at him.
whole fucking axe into the back of this fucking kid, and then they start screaming, and that's what learns to fight, and they don't even get a hit.
Yeah.
He just stabs and kills the family, lights the house on fire, and then the little girl just watches family burn. And then we just skip straight to the bar.
Yeah, with her announcing herself.
And then
But
her-
before we go too far ahead, to wrap up that scene, they were a very well-known Asian family of ninjas. And
Dude.
he would hold on,
Dude.
please.
Dude.
Wait, just listen to me. So this guy knew, and he came to the house, and he goes, "Excuse me, I'm looking for your ninja swords because I have a war going on." And they knew who he was by reputation and everything. They were really nervous. Oh no. So they
Jay, I
open the door.
I can't.
Please, Kane. Ooh.
Jay,
It's
no, Jay,
wait,
no,
Kane,
no.
please.
So we get to the bar. Supergirl's taking shots, basically drunk out of her mind, and that's when the little girl comes in with her father's last sword. "I need help. I need to take revenge on McCream or whatever the fuck this is, and we gotta go now." And the little girl gets basically the sword took by this big fat alien guy. I will say the alien creativity, like the creatures, all looked awesome, and they did exactly what I said. I would totally take a point off if they didn't speak an alien language. They all did.
Yeah.
They had Kryptonian.
And I
they
was
had
actually
alien.
very impressed
they
when
were-
the Kryptonians
Yes.
were talking. I was like,
They did fucking perfectly, and I told everyone I knew, I hate when movies do that where they just everyone knows English. Why the fuck do aliens just know English? It's so dumb.
They actually did mention English is the common tongue. She
Yeah,
said,
yeah, the common
you
tongue.
Speak the common tongue, and so I do like that they
I like
put
that.
that out there.
But like, do that.
Yeah.
Say that. They did that in fucking Star Wars. I know you. Did you watch Star Wars?
Yeah, I watched Star Wars, but I didn't really.
Mando and Grogu. Mandalorian and
Anything
Grogu,
new?
the new one.
No.
Okay, so in the Mandalorian, Grogu is a little side quest. So you know the Hutts, the big slugs, Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
So they speak Hut, which is the Isambagura, like
African.
that. Okay, yeah, I got that.
What?
But they start speaking it, and they have the subtitles. I'm like, okay, cool. And then they drop the subtitles middle of the movie so that Pedro Pascal can talk. and they start speaking English. And me and my brother went,
Oh, nice.
what the? No, not nice.
Oh.
That took a whole point off for me for that movie.
Oh.
But that pissed me off. But they didn't do it in this movie. I even said if and they did a whole funny bit with Clark, but we're getting way ahead of ourselves. So she beats up the aliens, gets her sword back.
Why I'm talking louder?
Yada yada yada. Yeah, we're fucking sweating. And then they go on this little adventure, and they're like, she's like, we need to get on this bus. They have a funny Seth Rogen moment, which is fucking weird.
Alan the alien.
Yeah, and it's funny. He has some good lines. And then there's basically like techno pirates, which were cool. And they do a whole fucking awesome moment where she's like teleporting through and zapping and fighting them. And then she gets shot. She's like, how far are we from a yellow sun?
Yeah.
And he's like, without a fucking engine or anything.
It's just over
fucking
there.
none, yeah.
But you gotta get your little astronaut suit on and get your little astronaut ass over
So
there.
she's trying to get the astronaut suit on because she's now technically human or, just normal. And then I like it where she freezes and the sun comes up and unfreezes her. And she's like, oh, dude, it's fucking party time.
I think the movie felt a little slow for me in the beginning. Not slow, but I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I wanted to pick up. Whenever she got that yellow sun,
Oh, dude.
that's when I was like,
Yeah,
I kind of
yeah.
set up a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, here
And
we
she
fucking
started
go.
taking care of business.
Yeah.
Like, they tried shooting her and she was like, doof, 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 doof.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the dodging, her going up, saving the people. And it's just awesome. Good moment. She captured techno pirates. And she's also like a bad bitch too. She's mean as fuck. She like has them set up. She's like, you're gonna tell me where Mr. McCream is at. And she's like, I'm not telling you shit. And she starts lasering the seat.
Yeah,
and
she's
she was
fucking
like
nuts.
putting
She
it to her
killed the
fucking
villain
neck.
in the end.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
she fucking put a sword in his neck. Like, this is for what you did, that little girl. Like, crazy shit. And I like it
Fucking
because
dog.
it shows exactly the opposite of what Supergirl is. Because, dude, my favorite scene of
Superman.
Supergirl in anything. What?
You said it's the complete opposite of what Supergirl is.
Oh, what Superman is. But my favorite Supergirl moment is when she's giving Darkseid the fucking hands.
Yeah.
And
When
she's
they're
just
flying,
straight. Yeah. Dude,
No,
dude,
when
dude,
she's,
fuck-
you're talking
Ah!
about the Tanner version
Yeah.
of Supergirl, and she does
Beating the
she does like
brakes
this
off her.
backflip. So
Yeah.
what she like does a loop, and his fucking beams hit him in the
yeah,
back.
the beams hit him, and then she beats the shit out of him. And even Clark's just like, Kara.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I love it. Kara's got the fucking hands. And she's got the hands in this fucking movie. She, like, takes everybody out. And so they go in, they're trying to fucking figure out how to get to this planet to find Mr. McCream. So they get to this war planet, or this basically pirate planet. And they get tricked by these fucking people.
Who lost their daughter?
Yeah, who lost their daughter. But we get a really dope bar scene. Very Guardians of the
Which I was
Galaxy.
very shocked that there was both parents present because
Okay, Jay.
What?
No, you gotta stop with these bits. We have
Stop
30
what?
minutes left, and we have to get through the whole movie, and it's burning up in here. We're moving through, and they get captured by Mr. McCream and his gang because they get poisoned. But what I really like is that since they're on a yellow planet, she has powers, so
Yeah.
the poison is really fucking with her.
Yeah.
And there's this really funny scene where she's just like, hand me the milk. I need milk. I'm lactose intolerant. And she goes, and he goes, what? And he goes, the white stuff, dude. Help me out here. And then she drinks it, and it's like, what milk is this? And he points to this nasty fucking,
Animal.
like, slug
Creature.
thing. And he's just like, oh, that. And she's like, oh, God. And she's trying to puke up the poison. And so they go through, and she's trying to fuck people up and, like, basically do everything she can. And then the big dude, I forgot his name, the one that Lobo's after.
Yeah.
But he kicks her in the stomach, and she throws everything
I
up.
think his name was like Grande. Grande.
I thought it was Borg.
No, it was Grande.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna go off of your bit. So Mr. McCream and Grande.
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. McCream and Grande. So Grande hits her in the stomach and she throws up anything. Also, I thought that would bug you. It didn't really bug with you.
It did a little bit.
Yeah, she threw up everything and then she's like, "Thank you
Yeah.
so much." And then she just locked in.
I'll tell
and
you
started
right now.
fucking him up.
If I punch somebody, we're in the middle of a fight, you do that, you win. I'll go away.
If I throw up on you.
Oh, you win.
Oh man.
Well, you win. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Let me get out of here.
You're like, but so then we go through. But before then, we had a nice little bar scene. She's like, I'll arm wrestle you if you give me information, and they're like, yeah, sure, pretty girl, whatever. And she just snaps this dude's arm, and then
Yeah.
she's like, whoa, 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 and we get a whole Guardians moment. She takes everybody out with some cool ass music, and Lobo's just
It
chilling
was
in the back.
the song was "Save Time in a Bottle," I think, when they were playing. So it's like a super speed thing she had going on, and then they played.
God damn it, Jay!
What?
Stop. Lobo's just chilling in the back. He has a great intro.
Yeah.
He fucking slams his thing down, lights on fire, lights
Hey,
it,
yo.
and he goes up. he then goes up and he's just like this big. Also, Jason Momoa was born to be Lobo.
Yeah.
I mean, the exact look, sound, everything, and he has great lines.
Later,
He's
tits.
going up, yeah. He's going up, and he's just like, "Can you find me these people?" And he's like, "Yeah, no, we can't help you." He's like, "So you're calling me a liar?" And they're like, "No."
And I love how everyone already knows him, like his
Yeah,
reputation.
yeah. That's why I love. You don't have to have a whole backstory. You're just like, I love when she goes, "Fuck, it's Lobo,"
Yeah.
and then
She puts on that girl accent,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
valley
yeah.
girl, like, oh my god. Like,
Yeah,
we're
so
just
sorry.
here.
because the little girl's like, "Don't talk to her. Don't do anything with him." And she goes, "Sir," and Lobo's like, "Get the fuck away from me." And and I love how he's like, "Oh my god, it's our like doing the whole birthday." And my brother loves this line, but where he's just like, "Well, you've all been completely useless. Happy birthday." And then he just kicks the shit out of the door, walks on full Lobo. I mean, he's just perfect. And then we get into the outside. There, I don't know why. I think another thing that bugged me is that the whole time this little girl's like, "I want to do this, and Supergirl's like, "No, you can't do this." And it's like that back and forth got old.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
dude, she's been with you this whole time. Just accept, like, just get through it. So that was a little buggy, but it didn't ruin the movie. And so then we get this awesome fucking fight scene. Lobo comes in with this fucking bike. The fucking, what were the aliens actually called? What were they actually called?
Mucho grandes.
No, not the names. Was it the British? I don't know why I keep thinking the British. The Britons? What were they actually called? Jay, for 1 second, lock it.
I'm trying to
No.
think. I can't remember.
I swear to God they said the British.
I can't remember.
I swear they said the British. Or the Britons.
Yeah,
or the,
something like that.
The Brighton Britons. I swear it's the
Where were
Britons.
those guys back there?
But,
I can't remember.
so they're basically human traffickers, which is pretty nasty. They're evil fucking dudes, and they're going in, and they're basically, like,
Eagles?
trying to take out all the fucking things because their fucking ships are falling.
Yeah.
And because Lobo cuts them all down, and they're like, "What? All right." And the dude catches it with one arm. He's pretty fucking
Yeah, he's
strong. He catches it
wasn't
with one
expecting
arm
him to
and
be
then
that
throws it. It's like, oh shit. All right, this guy's got some fucking weight to him. And Lobo goes in. He's just looking for his bounty, which is really funny.
Yep.
And Supergirl, they're all fighting. We get an awesome fucking fighting moment between them and going through. It's awesome. And Lobo's gets hit off his bike, and
Guy tries to steal the bike.
the
That was
dude
funny.
steals it, and it's one of the funniest lines. The dude steals it, and Momoa gets up, flips his hair, and he goes, "Oh, that's ballsy."
Yeah.
I fucking love that. And he takes his hook and fucking just his gut hook is
Yeah.
so good. Just fucking takes it and yanks
Yeah,
him back
so there's
off.
this move in the Injustice mobile game. It's probably on Injustice 2 as well.
Yeah, Lobo's
it's called,
Injustice.
I meant the specific move. Like,
Yeah.
it's his #1 special in the
gut
mobile
hook?
game. It's called Hook and Chain. It's literally what he did. He fucking goes like that and pulls the fucking chain.
Oh, like Scorpion, like get over
yeah.
here.
So
Yeah.
that's whenever I saw that, I went in my brain. I went hook and chain.
Yeah. I also love because in the comics he always says like, "Gotcha, bastards."
Yeah.
Yeah. I said he is so funny, but like him being like squatted, he's like, "Oh no, that's ballsy." Like you stole his fucking chopper.
Yeah.
Also, the chopper going from like jet to then onto the ground, like
Yeah.
the tire flipping. It reminded me of like Batman's
Yeah.
in the Dark Knight where it flips. I loved that. That was so cool. Everything looked great. Very, like I said, very Guardians. It's very Guardians based, but I love the Guardians, so it works. It definitely works for Supergirl. But they go through and then they're having to fight, and basically Supergirl has to chase after these dudes, and they go to a planet where
Green sun and
there's a
yellow
green sun and yellow sun. Now we are skipping a lot of flashbacks just to get through like the main story. We will talk about them, but there's a green sun and yellow sun, and when they get there, the green sun rises up. So she's really fucking sick. So she's put into a cave with her suit, and the little girl goes off on her own to get water, and then she gets kidnapped. And
we
then
can talk about the flashbacks now because it's kind of just where it happened. She's like, "Pass the fuck out," and we kind of
sure. Okay, so the first flashbacks we get to see Krypton.
Yeah.
And
awesome,
dude, honestly, one of the best versions of Krypton. It looks beautiful. It's all like golden palace, like ice. I mean, not ice. What is it? Like not
Asgard.
Asgard, very Asgard-like. Lots of water everywhere. Just it looks like just a beautiful city.
Yep.
And I love how we get the Zor-El family,
Yep.
and Jor-El's already sent Superman. He already sent Kal-El.
Zor-El.
Well, yeah, Zor-El and Jor-El.
You said Zor-El. Zor. There's
Okay.
an O in there.
Alright, cool, dude. Thanks. Fucking needle drop over here. Anthony Fantano of comic books. So, but we get to see, like, as everything's fucking collapsing, I really like how they did this. But Jor-El, his thing was, well, I already know this shit's gonna happen, so I'm gonna build the pod. and I'm sending my son Kal-El away.
Another thing, you said the Zor-El family.
Zor-El family.
I think it's the El family because Zor-El's the dad, and then you got Con-El.
I thought she was called Kara Zor-El.
It's the El family, I believe.
No,
I believe.
It's the Zor-El
I believe
family.
it's the El family.
Kara Zor-El.
Because it's like whenever like Superboy's Con-El, Superman is
Kal-El.
Kal-El.
So Kara-El.
I don't think there's a Zor-El.
I thought it was Kara Zor-El.
It's the El family, I think. Because I think even in I think in Man of Steel, it's the El family.
Looking that up right fucking now. Supergirl's Kryptonian birth name is Kara Zor-El, not Zell. The Zor-El is not a last name in the traditional Earth sense, but rather a patriotic naming convention used on Krypton. Okay. Females take their father's full name as their surname to indicate direct lineage, which is similar to Scandinavian
That's
or
what it's
Slavic.
probably his dad's or something.
Yeah. Did not know that. That's cool. Yeah, so basically, Kara, we see everything with Krypton. So Krypton's basically exploding, going to shit, exploding. And so Superman gets sent out.
Yep.
So Kal-El's sent out, and you get to see it too. And they're like, and all of it's in Kryptonian, which is awesome. Thank God. If it was in English, I might have been mad.
Yeah.
Actually, not might. I would have been mad. I'm like, why are we speaking English on Krypton? Huh, Zack Snyder? Huh? Man of Steel?
Yeah.
Dumb bitches. But so they're going through and they're like, oh, Jor-El has already cast out his son. He's like, we need to do my plan. And I love this because Jor-El's plan is to basically engulf the main citadel of the city, which is like its own little planet, and leave. So they fucking leave. It kind of looks like, what's the thing Magneto makes?
Genosha?
No, Genosha's the island. It's the one in the sky. The one that they were going to drop on the fucking Asteroid M. Yeah. So it's like a giant Asteroid M. And it's really, I love that storyline. Yeah. And so Kara is born, how many long?
8 years.
8 years after Jor-El already sent Kal-El. Yep. And so she's born. Yeah, it makes sense.
I prefer that over her ship getting stuck
in a black hole.
Yeah.
And her not aging. Yeah, I like this retcon. And so they go through and the storyline of how she grows up, and then they do the basically, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say they riffed off Invincible, but they did the whole like disease, Viltrumite disease thing with kryptonite. I
was thinking about that one.
It was basically Invincible with the Viltrumite. So all of the Kryptonians were dying on Argon because they had no resources. Kryptonite. Kryptonite was poisoning the soil, and they were running out of resources again because it's a floating fucking rock. And so he finds the plans to send Kara to Earth with Crypto. Then we go into another flashback. It kind of ends there, then we continue the movie, but then we get another flashback. And honestly, this is the best part of the movie. This is where she lands. What I was
waiting for.
This is where she lands, and then Clark opens it up, and he's just like, "Hi there!" Like,
I saw by the trajectory of your thing, you're coming from Krypton or whatever.
Yeah, and then she's like, "What the fuck are you saying right now? I can't understand you." And he goes, "Ah, yes." And he's so Superman. Yeah. He's so Clark. Because he starts talking, and he even did the thing that you do. He's like, why am I talking louder? Like, he was like, I am from Earth, Kansas. Do you know? Why am I yelling? You have no. He is so Superman. Yeah. And whether it's Gunn's writing or I forgot her name, Anna Nagone, whatever his name is, or whoever what it was. I think Gunn wrote Superman specifically, like helped out with it. But that is so fucking Superman. And he's like, there's bowling. Like, there's there's tons of stuff. There's Kansas. There's like, you're gonna love it here.
He's talking to her. And it's like, dude, she doesn't know what the fuck you're saying.
No, none of it. And she's just nodding. She's like, yeah, she's holding her dog. She's like, oh, by the way, your powers are gonna kick in right about now. And then it goes to her in her apartment, and like the hearing, the vision, the fucking everything. And Crypto's just losing his shit. He loves flying around, do whatever. And she just has to put headphones on. A lot of music in this.
Guess she, because we didn't know this in the first Superman movie, she stays in his apartment.
Yeah, she lives with her.
That's awesome.
Because he doesn't live with Lois, because Lois lives in another apartment.
Yeah, I knew that, but I didn't know his cousin lived with him. That's cool.
And I like it too because they both come through the window. Like, she comes through the door, but then he's like just flies through the window, and he's like, hey, at the end of the movie. But we get those little moments. It just really shows the connection. It shows what we're going to be getting in the future. I thought it was great. It was great flashback scenes. Yeah. So then we get wrapping up to the end of the movie.
Nothing beats a good back shot scene.
And then then we get into the ending of the movie, which is where they're on the ship. Kara, the yellow sun's gonna come up, so Kara's basically gonna get back together. But the little girl gets kidnapped. She's on the ship, and she's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna do anything." And the dude comes in, and Lobo's captured, and she's like, "How'd you get captured?" He's like, "It's a trap. Trust me, I'll get out of here." Which we know he will, but it's kind of like a funny thing. Like, did he get captured? Did he not? Did he do it on purpose? But dude, this little girl has a fucking dog moment because the dude comes in and he goes, "You know, if you tell me where your friend is, I won't kill you." And he's got this weird accent, and she just fucking like, tooth, like this big fucking loogie right in his face. I think you even said something verbally. I think you were like, ugh, like, dude, she was like, tooth, like, oh my god. And Lobo kind of was like that, and then he was just like, "Okay, you die next." And like then she goes off and she starts playing like the whole fake me out thing of like, "Oh no, please come back." And so a dude comes in, unlocks the cage, and she fucking wraps her handcuffs around him, and she's choking the shit out of him. Yeah, choking the shit out of him. And Lobo's like, "Yeah, yeah," like right against the bars, like so Momoa, like just like, "Do it, fucking do it." And she like, I thought she stabs him on the spike, on his chin. I thought she goes up and we can't show it because of blood.
Yeah.
But
I thought he hit something like on the
I
butt
thought
and
because
got
the
knocked
spikes,
out.
the poison spikes,
Oh,
because they're all spikes and everything. So
yeah.
I thought she fucking slammed his head onto it.
maybe.
They couldn't really show a lot because it's still PG-13. But so they go through, and she's just like, you know, taking her handcuffs off, and then Lobo's just like,
shit were you saying?
"All right," and Lobo's like, "Hey, come on," and then so she's like, "Fine, but you're gonna help me, right?" And he's like, "I'm gonna kill everybody on this fucking thing."
Yeah.
And so they're walking through, and he like stops, and he's like, "I'm so proud of you," like so Momoa, like just like I love it. And then she climbs up into the fucking vents like a fucking spider monkey, and then he goes through, and then he looks up and he goes, "Smart little shit," and then he just walks through, total like just, you know, big dick on campus Lobo.
Yeah.
And she then goes through and steals her father's sword again, and then she makes it back up. And I actually like this because you think that she wasn't seen. I like the stakes in this. They do it a lot where she almost gets hit with the arrow, and he's like, "You're clever, huh?" And like, but then we get to Kara comes back. She's wearing the suit. The suit? Oh my god. The Supergirl suit looks so good. I mean,
yeah. The golden belt.
Oh, the
when
belt
I saw
looks
that
so
suit,
good.
I was like, okay. I told Kane at the end of the movie, I like her suit better than fucking.
I don't, just because I love Superman suits so much.
It's a good suit.
It's a good suit,
I like
but
her suit a lot.
the golden belt and then the golden around the boots too, and like with the dude, she looked great. It was a phenomenal suit. Looked so good, and she looked really good as Supergirl.
Yeah.
And then she just goes in, dude. She starts fucking shit up. Starts going in, and then Lobo's there. They start doing the same thing, and then the dude. I will say, I kind of agree with you on this, but the dude has kryptonite arrows out of nowhere. And he was like, "I made these especially for you."
What?
Where'd you get
I
them?
also mentioned him. I don't understand how they automatically knew. He made a good point of like maybe
Kryptonians are
popular.
famous, and then they basically judge the power level.
Yeah.
And they're like, she's got to be Kryptonian. And so that's why. But we're given a little leeway there.
It's like, realistically though, we're not introduced to like Batman or anything yet. Like, how much time has Clark really been spent in space making a name for himself?
Right.
So it's like, wow.
Because it's not like Superman Returns where he left for a while and did other things.
So it's like he's been on Earth and he's been helping out Earth. So it's like, why do
she's
all
been
these...
in space for a while though. Maybe like
but
they
wouldn't
she's
know.
Kryptonian.
Like, I don't know. She seems just like a drunk. She wouldn't really be like going out fighting, making a name for herself as some powerful ass bitch. To where.
Plus, no one in that bar would have even fought her if they know they're Kryptonian, especially on a yellow sun. Yeah, that's a little wonky. A little wonky, but it's not a perfect movie.
Yeah.
But like, it's still great.
And then this dude has like this rare mineral, but it's like whatever.
It's a rare kryptonite mineral dark blood thing.
I just
and he shoots her like
general.
yeah.
Like, he has this rare
but
material.
He shoots her like 6 times.
Yeah.
And she's like,
I think it was
like
3.
it felt more than 3.
I think it was.
It felt like maybe 4.
She had like 2 like up here.
Yeah, she did 1 and then went like, what the fuck? And then he shot her twice in the stomach, and then I don't know.
Maybe.
But it was 3 or 4. But he shot her, and now we're like, oh fuck, is she gonna die?
Yeah.
And then she's about to fucking die, and he's like, "I'm gonna make your suffering pain." Like, he was kind of like weird Russian accent. I don't know what they were doing with it. But then Lobo,
they were a British species.
Yeah.
Russian accent.
The Britons. So then Lobo comes out of nowhere and just puts his fucking gut blade, which is fucking huge. The gut hook. He just puts it up, cuts the dude's heads off, and then fucking puts it in a bag, and he's like, "Ha, gotcha, bastards." And
he's
then
like, nothing's better than like visual confirmation.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
with the head.
And then the dude stabs him, and Lobo just looks down, and he goes, "Really? The abs?"
Yeah.
And he just fucking takes the sword out because he's fucking immortal.
Yeah.
And he just holds the dude up and hands him over the side of the ledge where the little girl's hanging off. And then she's like, "No, wait, no, like, she doesn't need revenge." And he's like, "Yeah, she does." And just drops him.
Yeah.
And then Lobo's just like, basically takes his bike back, fucks everybody up, and then just goes, "Later, tits."
Yeah.
And then just drives off and blows everything up with his frag grenades.
With because she's like an A cup, B cup at best.
That's why it's funny.
So it's like, dude.
That's why it's funny. Later, tits.
Later, tits.
So,
dude.
But like, oh, he was meant to play fucking
I want
Lobo.
to see
But
Power Girl.
what I love about it is that
I
Lobo.
want a Power Girl movie.
Okay, Lobo didn't stay for the fight.
Yeah.
He took his bounty, did what he had to do,
Gave
and
the
then
little
got the
girl her
fuck out of there.
Revenge.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? To
Yeah.
pay her back and then dip.
Yeah, and then got the fuck out of there. And then, I will say I agree that the ending was a little, like, a lot going on, but, you know, it is what it is. Big superhero fight. So, they go through, and then they save the wives. The fucking ship crashes down. It's a crazy explosion. She saves the
I
little
would've
girl
resold
and
them.
puts him down. All right. And then she goes through, saves the girls, and then she has this moment where she can hear him about to kill her,
Yeah.
and she gets angry, and she fucks giant
Yeah,
beam,
fucking-
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, fucking huge heat vision beam that blows a hole right through the hole, and they're all running through and leaning, and she fucking shoots fast. I think the flight looked good.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to shit on the flight. I think it looked good.
I thought it was good.
And-
at the end.
So then they make this huge dust storm, and she's fighting everything and fucking everything up and lifting vehicles and everything. And they play the song that everyone's bitching about, which is The Middle by, I forgot what it's called, but they do a cover, and it's of the, I think it's a girl singing.
It's a female version.
Yeah, female version. It's like, "Hey, don't write yourself off." Yeah, I can't do any more because we're gonna get copyrighted. But it's one of those things where, like, it just takes
You want
some time.
to know what I thought of immediately when that song started playing?
What?
What the movie I think is most well known for that song, in my personal opinion, The Sorcerer's Apprentice at the beginning.
Yeah, the
I
intro to
immediately
that.
started
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
Sorcerer's
I didn't think of that
Apprentice.
movie, but now that you say that, like, yeah. On the ground, the little girl's
yo,
about to.
Hey, yo! He's on the ground. The little girl, what?
Okay. The girl
Uh huh.
has the sword,
Uh-huh.
and she's gonna cut his head off. And
Hey,
Supergirl's like, "Don't."
Yo! He's on the ground. He's gonna cut the head off.
Jay. She's about to kill him,
Uh-huh.
and Supergirl's like, "No, you don't want this blood on your hands. Trust me, you're just a kid. You don't want this." And she cries in her arms. It's like, "Okay, it's cool." And she's like, "Okay, go, just
Go before you change your mind.
yeah,
I
go
like that
before."
she
You,
said
oh,
that.
great line. Go before you change your mind. So she starts walking off and everything, and the dude, like, he starts talking shit. He's like, "Oh, you want to do? Oh, you get ha ha." And then,
Stabs him.
dude, she stabs him right in the stomach. "That's for my dog." And then stabs him in
No,
the
it was
throat.
first. I think it was that's for what you did to that little girl. And then
Nope.
it was a dog.
Nope. The first one, he stabbed in the stomach, and she goes, "That's for my dog, you dick," or whatever. And then she goes, "And this is for what you did to that little girl," and stabs him right in the neck.
Okay.
And I know it's not the ending in the comics. I know it takes away
I
from
like
her
that better.
her hopefulness. But we are not Superman. This isn't Clark. She already said that she doesn't give a fuck. She is here to protect of whatever she needs to be. And that motherfucker does not need to live anymore. I mean, frankly. So
You
she
know
kills
how I'm
him.
always like, go to jail, go to jail. Just kill that nigga.
Yeah.
Just kill that nigga.
Yeah, just kill him. But he basically, yeah, so he dies, and then they go on about it, and then she's like, "Hey," it ends with back on her planet, and she's like, "Hey, are you gonna be okay?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go live with my aunt." And then she's thinking about it, she's like, "You wanna come party with me? I still gotta celebrate my birthday."
Yeah.
And it's like a fun little thing they go through, and then they wrap it up, and then
I
it's
never wrap it up.
her. You made that joke already, it's not funny. So then they go, and Kara meets up with Clark back at his apartment on Earth, and she's like, "Hey, I think I'm gonna stay a while."
Yeah.
And they have like an awesome cousin moment, and
Yeah.
it's really sweet.
They're
It's
in the
really
South,
nice.
too.
No, stop it. And then they have this funny thing where it's like, "Crypto, get out of the chocolate," and then Clark is just being very Boy Scouty. And then the
we
movie
learned
ends.
that he had a villain.
Yes,
Just
he
doing
was
it.
like, "I really could have used your help with this last guy." So I don't know if Man of Tomorrow is going to be like kind of start with that,
Yeah.
and then we end up with Kara at the end of Man of Tomorrow, and then it lines up, or is Kara going to be part of Man of Tomorrow? I've only seen footage of either of Lex Luthor and him, so I haven't seen anything crazy, and I don't think we know the villain yet. Is it
I think
Brainiac,
it's Brainiac.
or is
but-
it? My
no,
bro-
someone got casted as Brainiac. That
Really?
fucking weird looking
Oh
guy.
yeah,
It's Brainiac.
yeah. Okay. My brother made a good point though when he was like, "Hey, I could have used your help with this last guy." My brother was like, "What if it was Metallo?" Metallo would be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be a good fucking villain to get. But yeah, I thought it was awesome. It was an awesome, fun movie. It was great. Had awesome scenes, awesome fight scenes, awesome flight, lots of good comedy, and it reminded me of Guardians. Yes, it's reminded me a lot of Guardians, but I love the Guardians. So how can you be like, oh, I love Guardians of the Galaxy, but because this is like Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't like it? You could say that about any MCU movie.
Yeah.
Every MCU movie has the same MCU feel. That's like being like, oh, I don't like Civil War because it feels too much like, like...
I think certain movies riff off each other in the sense of feelingness,
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. You could say the same feeling that you got for Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3. It's all Iron Man.
Yeah.
Same thing with Hulk and fucking any of the Hulk movies, any of that. Oh, perfect example, Spider-Man. You're not going to sit here and say, oh, I can't enjoy Tom Holland's Spider-Man because it's too close to Tobey and Andrew. I can't enjoy Andrew's Spider-Man because it's just too, Tobey did it first. That's so dumb. That's such a dumb argument. Because they all do great things. That's like if we went into Brand New Day and went, oh, well, there's Hulk and Punisher and Spider-Man, and they already did Punisher and Hulk and Spider-Man before.
What we were talking about, you're always going to find people that complain, because it's like, Hulk.
Well, I feel like people complain on purpose now.
It's like, well, I can't enjoy this Hulk because it's not like Edward Norton. So it's like, you're damned if
but
you
I
do,
feel like it's forced.
Yeah, it's whatever.
It's forced.
Yeah.
I feel like people are like, if I go online, like I bet if we made a video right now, like as a joke, and went, Supergirl was fucking trash, this is fucking horrible, or like on any movie, we'd get way more views than us being like, hey, we really enjoyed it. Facts.
Disagree.
You think we wouldn't?
We're the odd man out, so we're gonna want to know why we enjoyed this.
Well, I've seen a lot of people say we enjoyed it. Nah, I've seen a lot of people enjoy it, and the comments are just people being like, your fucking taste is horrible.
Exactly.
Like,
you're getting more views, you get more comments. Even
oh, people hating us.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We get more views, definitely.
But
that's where the odd man out.
We'll see. We'll see when I upload the.
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah. Well, we only got 9 minutes left, so. But yeah, that's the full breakdown. I'll give it an 8.5 after talking about it. Some little things did it, but yeah, 8.5. It's a great step for DC. Yep. All these people being like, yeah, DC's fucking failing. First off, Superman did fucking numbers. Creature Commandos is what, 98% of Rotten Tomatoes, and Peacemaker, both seasons are 98%. They ain't fucking stopping. DC is in a fucking in
a what?
Like,
get the word out.
I would say like incline, or like they're heading to a climax. I mean, there might be some low max. Okay, well, DC is doing very well. I'm very excited for it, and I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm very excited for Clayface. It's going to be a full different switch, and he's one of my favorite villains of all time in DC. Yep. So it's going to be really sick to see a complete 180 horror movie, DC movie, and for it to fit along because we're now getting Gotham, we're now entering stuff, and we did get Batman and Creature Commandos. Yep. So it'd be cool to maybe we get a little bit of Batman, maybe we see who Bruce Wayne is, a face, maybe we get a casting, I don't know, but from the looks of it, I would say DC is giving Marvel some fucking runs.
Yeah.
I would say DC is really, really packing the heat right now. That's what we think. We liked it. We thought it was great. If you didn't, let us know in the comments. I'm sure you'll rip us apart in there. Or if you already ripped us apart on the out-of-theater reaction.
You ain't ripping me apart, nigga.
But,
Fuck, nigga.
This is what I'll say. It is okay to like what you like and not give a fuck about anybody else. I love Mortal Kombat. There's tons of people that hate Mortal Kombat. He loves certain anime. There's literally a group. There's entire people that hate anime watchers. There's anything that you like, someone's gonna hate it. So, if you like Supergirl and you agree with us, own it. Just say, hey, you like it. But also, do your research.
Yeah, do your research. Google it.
Do your research before you do stuff. A lot of these people just saying they hate shit, they don't actually like movies. They're grifters. They don't read comics. They don't do anything. They don't actually research stuff before they watch stuff. They just go in and go, wasn't for me. But instead of just being
like, alright, fuck you, nigga!
Alright.
It's fucking hot!
I'm just saying, instead of it being, I just want to put this out there.
Yeah, do your own shit. Be your own fucking person. Thanks for fucking watching.
Yeah.
Peace.
Oh my god. Thank you for being one of the inmates here at the asylum. Peace.
Bitch ass nigga.
Alright.